The first new album I am reviewing in 2025 is none other than Ethel Cain's sophomore record, Perverts, the highly anticipated follow up to her 2022 breakthrough debut album, Preacher's Daughter. One that, despite its Southern Gothic aesthetic, worked in the sort of form and function of singer songwriter music, and as a result, netted Ethel quite a lot of crossover with fans of artists like Mitski or Boy Genius. And the reason I bring that up is because Perverts has been quite controversial for a lot of that side of Ethel Cain's fan base, as this is an embrace of drone music, a much darker, drearier, slower, and longer style of songwriting and performing than I think most Ethel Cain fans were accustomed to. But that's not a problem for me. I've covered plenty of drone records on this blog before. The question is, do I like it? And the answer is mostly yes. On certain tracks here, like Amber Waves and Vacillator, where Ethel is maintaining the singer-songwriter form of her debut, she sounds just as excellent as ever. And elsewhere on the record, she is capable of conjuring up some really interesting ideas, moments that have these wandering circular drones to them that are really distinct, and tons of really interesting samples and snippets worked into the mix. However, on the other side of things, this record is long. I am talking a full 90 minutes of material with 4 different songs that span upwards of 10 minutes, the longest being 15 full minutes. And the fact is, for the most part, a lot of those songs don't have 15 full minutes of ideas. And if you're familiar with a certain brand of drone music, you know what it's like to get the point and watch something play out without really developing in any meaningful ways a lot longer than it needs to. And that pops up several times on this record, which, to state the obvious, can make it a bit of an annoying album to consume in its entirety. However, I do think Ethel does enough interesting stuff with, again, some of the vocal samples that appear and some of the songwriting and lyricism that she delivers that will remind fans why they like her so much. I definitely think this is a record worth taking a chance on, even if drone isn't really conventionally in your wheelhouse. And if you want to read my full, detailed thoughts on the album, you can check out my full review up here on my blog.